Hello and welcome to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host, DeltaTDS, and going to be completely transparent with you. This is being recorded after the match has already been done. For whatever reason, Will's audio was not recorded in the first few minutes. My computer's been messing up. Sorry if I sound sick, but the things you need to know: Acerola's got a Z move, Riley's got a Mega. And now let's get to where the match begins. Thank you for your patience, and we'll get all this fixed in the next match. Take care. Well, judging by some of the teams, oh man, the match has started. Acerola sends out Delmise, and Riley sends out Rampart. Almost taking that Entei out, though I don't think that would be the biggest threat on this team. Entei goes for the Sacred Fire and gets the burn on Palisand.
Probably not the worst thing ever on a Palisand. It's not really most likely a physical attacker, but it's definitely going to be eating away at its health.
Yes, unfortunately. Switches into the Salamence, and Salamence taking half damage from that Shadow Ball, or half health.
Yeah, didn't like that, but Salamence is a pretty speedy Pokemon. I would be worried about this Palisand getting taken out here. It lives that Dragon Claw and takes out the Salamence.
Palisand takes the first KO of the round.
What I tell you about the Sandcastle?
You know what? You're right. This thing might just be better than the Grass Monkey.
You take that shit back.
I will if we see it win a round.
Fair enough, I guess.
Riley sends out the Metagross, which is gonna use Bullet Punch to take out that Palisand, not even letting the bird finish it off.
Hey, he did his job.
They did. Yeah. Acerola sends back out Delmise. Possibly gonna go for that Earthquake again.
It's definitely possible, and now that that Salamence is gone, really, there's not a whole lot left that's gonna want to take that.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his team now, 4 of the 5 Pokemon remaining are pretty weak to that Earthquake.
Which does look like keeping that Delmise in, gonna KO it. Frostless comes out projecting that second Ice Punch and takes it handily.
Very well. Goes for the Bullet Punch and it takes out that Frostless, but gets Bullet Punch disabled, thanks to Frostless's cursed body. Sends out Delmise just for it to go down.
Bullet Punch not an option, but Metagross still faster than the Delmise.
Yeah. Not even 10 turns in and Acerola has lost 3 of her Pokemon.
You know, I've realized, we talked about that Mega Lucario. Acerola's got, I think, 2 Pokemon on her team that can Mega Evolve, but that's not her gimmick, is it?
That is not. Her gimmick is a Z move. Which Pokemon has that Z move? I guess we will just have to find out.
Now Shadow Claw dealing pretty good damage.
Almost taking it out, and then using Shadow Sneak to finish it off.
Gross Bullet Punch still not an option to get that return priority to try and get some more chip damage before it goes, so not much that Metagross could do there.
Riley sending in Garchomp. Another terrifying Pokemon.
Yeah, this thing's absolutely just scary.
Especially with that Swords Dance. And that sets up the Infestation. Very unique move.
Ooh, crit hit on the Sucker Punch there.
But it unfortunately goes down to that Dragon Claw.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot left on Acerola's team that can take on a boosted Garchomp.
Maybe if this Drifblim has Aftermath, maybe it can take it out.
I want to see the Destiny Bond.
Drifblim goes down to Rock Slide. Sableye up against the world right now. Uses a fake out, but taking damage due to that rough skin.
Taking, I think, more damage from the rough skin and the rock helmet than Garchomp did from the fake out. And down it goes to the Earthquake. Game 1 going to Riley.
That was, well, quite the one-sided match. But it's not over just yet. There's always battle number 2, and if Acerola wins, battle number 3.
I mean, we have seen it before.
We certainly have. And it looks like our trainers are back on the field once again. Now, we saw the Delmise and Rampardos sweep. So, surely, Acerola will go with a different lead.
Bring back out the Sandcastle. Just offer it.
Leading it off with hey, you never know. Maybe that's the secret to a win here.
Now, gonna be honest. The thing that's kind of unfortunate, I would say, about Acerola's team is there's not a whole lot of actual coverage on this team.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, that is kind of the drawback of a lot of ghost type Pokemon, I would say, is, you know, sometimes their move pool isn't fantastic.
Yeah. We are seeing Acerola lead off with the Frostlass against Riley's Garchomp.
Straight out into the Lucario. Resist that Ice Beam. I was, just talking about that coverage, and Ice, is actually pretty effective against a lot of Riley's mons, but the Lucario is not one of them.
Frostlass is going to want to do something. It's got to take out that Lucario. Will Mega Evolve and go for Meteor Mash, nearly taking Sableye out.
And that Sableye's not taking another one of those, but could have Prankster. So could set up a little something.
It could, yes. I don't believe Fake Out would work, would it?
Should. I mean, Fake Out's just priority already.
Well, I mean, oh, it does work. I don't know if switching out was technically the first turn. But,
oof.
Sableye goes out to its...
Yeah. Its own life form. Tragic.
Unfortunate.
Now, what is the follow-up here?
Acerola could certainly go into the Sandcastle.
Bring it out. We want to see it.
Sandcastle or Delmise, but Lucario could certainly have Blaziken.
The people yearn for the sandcastle.
Palisand, sit out.
But what does it do?
That is the $1 million question, and I believe we will find the answer soon. I mean, certainly ground type move, right? So Riley's most likely
Surely.
going to predict that.
But now that we said that,
I don't know. They're listening in. We never know.
we're in Mind Game Central here. It does switch out to the Salamence.
Goes for the Z move. Never Ending Nightmare takes out the Salamence.
Ghost type Z move revealed on this Palisand. I'm telling you, this thing's crazy.
This Palisand is exactly what she needs to win this match.
This thing carries through all the rest of her Pokemon.
Actually, yeah. I mean, get rid of that Garchomp and Palisand. Good sweep. Maybe.
100%. Easily. And the only problem is this thing's kind of slow.
Yeah, it's very slow. What, like 20 base speed? Something ridiculous
You know,
like that.
Hey, Sand, not exactly renowned for being the fastest moving substance on Earth.
I don't know, but it's a windy day. It sure gets into my eye pretty fast.
I hate sand.
Okay, everything.
This thing's gotten 2 KOs. This is more than Simisage ever did.
I'm telling you, this thing's better than Simisage.
Friendship ended with Simisage. Now Palisand is my new best friend.
Palisand putting in a lot of work. Riley comes out with the Rampardos, which, you know, Rock's not the best against ground.
Yeah, but Palisand is on 2%.
Yeah.
Down he goes. Tragic. My boy.
Unfortunate. But it did get 2 KOs. Annette is sent out as an answer, maybe, to this Rampardos.
Lives the Earthquake.
And goes for Shadow Punch, dealing quite a bit of damage.
Now we know that this thing has Shadow Sneak.
But will that be enough? You know what? Sucker Punch crit? That sure is enough.
I think Slicker Punch has a 100% crit rate across these 2 games.
Oh, dang, really? That's crazy. It's just like the hypnosis all over again.
I'm having flashbacks. Like, this move should not be this good.
Riley sending out the Enter. Now, we've seen a Sacred Fire from this thing.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen anything else. Goes for the Sucker Punch, dealing a quarter damage to it, but it does go down to Entei's Crunch.
Yeah, Riley's team is just so aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I believe he's the trainer that specializes in attack, which is kind of obvious.
A lot of big attackers here, and not a whole lot of anything else.
Just straight up brute force.
Seems to be working for him decently well, though.
Yes. Aftermath, not enough to take out Entei.
Does put it pretty low.
Frostlass is sent out. And Entei could take this the whole team out, but it does go down to Shadow Ball. Now we are
And once again,
2 and 2.
Once again, this Lucario really, funnily enough, kind of able to wall down this Rosaless. It seems like.
Yes, with that medium match. Which
Ouch. Yep, there it goes.
But it's disabled. Delmai's forced to take on two absolute terrifying Pokemon.
Just trading Earthquakes right now.
One obviously stronger than the other. Lucario goes down, and Garchomp is sent out. It is 1v1.
I believe in the Delmais.
You know what?
He might not be as goated as the Palisand, but, you know.
I don't know. It might get the same amount of KOs as that Palisand. It might just be able to bring this back for Acerola. Garchomp setting up the sword stance.
Oh,
Power
no!
Whip missing! Oh, no.
Never punished.
Dragon Claw.
That's so
taking
sad.
out Delmais. Meaning match number 9 goes to Pokemon trailer Ryder. Oh, what an unfortunate ending there for Acerola.
Hey, what can you do? Sometimes you go for that move, it's not 100% accuracy, and you kind of just get screwed for it.
Yeah, but Power Whip's like 85%.
85%, not 100, which means it misses all the time.
You know what? Say that about Hypnosis.
Hey, that's different though. I don't know how, but it's different.
Riley will be moving on to round 2, where he will be facing off against Diantha, the Kalos champion. So,
That should be a fun match.
oh yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for Chantal versus Lana. Until then, take care.
Peace.